for the wait. We are finally back. I'm Russ, and with me, King Dave. Wagwan. Wagwan. You've got to press your button when you speak, dude. Wagwan. Wagwan. Wait, I still can't hear you. Speak again. Right, something's fucked. Let's have a look. Hello? This is a disaster already. I knew this was bad as soon as you... Oh, you're muted on TeamSpeak. Oh, God. I'm sure you can find it. There you are. Oh, it's a disaster. Anyway, you're not meant to be watching this bit. The draft's going to be sorted. Right, try now. You were?
Hello?
Oh, now I can hear you. Cool. Right, one other thing. Go to your minimize. There's a headset. Okay, apologies for this, because this is why the... I mean, how's the fucking... There we go. You're pretty loud, aren't you? So, right, let's test that. Yeah, I'm loud. Right, now press G and try to speak it again.
Hello.
That's much better. Right, okay, so we have King Dave with us. I thought you were going to speak then. Okay, never mind. This is already... No, it's fine.
That's my name. Well done.
Right, this is brilliant. Anyway, into the draft. This is the game, and we're going to be seeing it now. So, boom, we're here. Team Day v Rasta.A. This is a game we actually had quite a large break from. We were meant to be casting a game, but don't worry, we went to get some food. That's okay. Looking at the these two teams, they've played each other once already, I think.
No? This is the first time we've been playing each other this LAN.
Right, okay, beg your pardon. So, this is their first attempt against each other. Looking at the bans at the moment, we see the standard Queen of Pain, Leshrac, and Undying going out. There is the first ban of the Wisp. But looking at the picks, what you got to say, Dave?
Well, the picks automatically tell me that Gron is going to be playing Nagasara mid.
Yeah.
So what Dread's team normally does is they rotate mute to the safe lane, and he'll play like a conventional mid in the safe lane, so whether it's Lina, whether it's another hero of the such.
Yeah.
And Dread will normally be taking the Tusk.
Yeah, but he did play, I think, 2 games of Tusk already. And looking at Rasta.A, they have gone for the Storm Spirit and the Anti-Mage. I gotta say, Storm Spirit's been played a couple of games, not had that much success in the games which we've seen casted here, but it's a great hero, able to catch out these heroes, isolate them and try and murder them. Tusk is quite good against this. You could obviously snowball in, save people who are getting vortexed up. Naga Siren, I'm on the fence about Naga Siren. We watched Jackie Dota play the Naga a few hours ago. Don't know what game that was. And he actually got shut down. He got the Radiance fairly quickly, but after that he bought a point booster in like the next 15 minutes and they weren't able to do anything with just a Radiance Brown Boot Naga.
Well, Gron's actually already played Naga this tournament, and they obviously dominated their game because they're coming out of the brackets 4-0. So they've done well, not brackets, the group stage is 4-0. So they obviously know how to play alongside it, and they've been scrimming quite a lot recently. So they obviously know what they're doing when they mix up these lanes, which they only do for Naga Siren. They will not mix up the lanes otherwise. Sometimes Gron won't play a so-called carry safe. He'll play a Lesh or a Quap. But they've also been known to play Quap off lane. So a lot of their picks are quite fluid. And I'm not sure if Naga support if they've practiced or not, but we'll see in the next couple of picks.
I think there was, well, there's ideas with there as well with their quite a lot of Clinks they've been playing. So it was having the Clinks rotate around, so he gets a couple of core items, then he would leave the lane and not obviously utilize the farm as much, just get like Tread, Soul Ring, think about the Desolator, then just roam from there, farm heroes, and then that leaves an additional greedier, like obviously you say it's a support position for go and get the items and then transition into another core for your team and win a fight from there.
How Gron actually plays it, he doesn't actually wait for any items. So if he's not getting any farm, when he gets level 6 he leaves.
Right.
Instantly, and he'll go kill a carry, or he'll go kill a core. Whether it's mid
just
or
get something.
safe lane, he'll kill someone. That is his goal.
Well, it makes a lot of sense, I guess. So, the Earthshaker picked up. Obviously, he is a support which always is going to get picked in these situations. Really, really good at just being able to shut off people. Great in the lane phase. You can rotate, win any lane as well. You come and gank a lane with a Fisher, you're normally going to get something from it. But, looking at Team D's lineup, the Winter Wyvern, I'm a big fan of it myself. You don't even need a Glimmer Cape so much. It's just the hero's really good. All his spells, all his abilities do so much. And then if you use a Winter's Curse against someone like a Storm Spirit, this is really nice for that guaranteed lockdown.
Yeah, it's actually It's exactly exceptionally good here because normally you'd pick it against AM or Storm, but having both on the team means if AM blinks in alongside Storm and Storm's in Wind's Curse, the AM's actually attacking Storm and draining his mana,
Yeah, that
and
is
you've got
just
locked
that
down
other
for two
level.
heroes. It's just it adds an extra level on to how good the pick is. He's also really good for anti-push. Like he's so underrated for how
Yeah.
good at anti-push he is. Once he gets his W maxed up, he is insane.
It is like, what, a 6-second cooldown? It's like 300 damage. Yeah, it's so nice at just being able to murder the lane. Looking at their next pickup, they go for Spirit Breaker on Rasta.A. Seems to not really coincide as much as their other picks, because you've got, well, Storm Spirit and the Spirit Breaker, that's going to be doing quite a lot. Obviously, you've got the potential to just get any target isolated. And you talk about the Naga before they get items, quite vulnerable. Obviously, they've got their song to try and disengage, but you need to get those levels in first, and Storm Spirit Spirit Breaker can really put a stop to that.
Well, the idea is that hopefully Storm Spirit should win the lane against Naga. So hopefully he'll be level 6 before Naga. And what you're looking ideally there from is Spirit Breaker to be charged into Naga when she's level 5, Storm is level 6. So you want to be able to go in, kill the Naga. Hopefully she'll have about 2,000 gold at the time, and she's going to hopefully lose a lot.
Well, we've got the Wind Ranger being the next pick here. I really like this hero. Obviously, single target, lockdown, you get an Aghanim's Daedalus. The amount of damage this hero can put out is absolutely disgusting. You blink onto an animate, shackle him to a tree, ulti him, and this is like talking later into the game. You could be just killing them flat out in a shackle duration. It's absolutely insane. Obviously, Storm Spirit as well, but he's got more chances of getting away with the zipping. But that should be a very, very nice pick indeed.
I think they picked the Wind Rangers to give some tower pressure and also Roshan pressure, because at the moment, with Wind Riven, Tusk and Naga, they're not very good at pushing. So even if they win a team fight, for example, they're going to struggle to actually push an objective, whether it is a Roche or anything else. So the Wind Ranger gives that ability to do that.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. You catch out that, like, the ability to go to Roshan, very important. Get the towers after you actually do an objective, like kill some people, go for it. It's important. Looking at the ban from Rasta.A, they do ban out the puck. I guess not that surprising. Obviously, the silence would be very nice against you. Anyway, Source Spirit, Dream Core could be working well against them as well. But looking at this lineup, taking the puck as well seems like they would be leaving themselves a bit low on the early damage until they get these items up. But then again, puck could be pretty flexible in how you play them, as taking the aggression with it. They will ban out Shadow Demon for Team Day.
Well, going back to the puck pick, I don't think anybody on Team Day can actually play puck. Because obviously Mute 242 is actually a support player.
Yeah.
He's transitioned to mid for this LAN. So generally, in every tournament he's played in, he's generally been a support player. So he can play heroes like Windrunner fairly well because, you know, not Windrunner, sorry, Lina. Because again, Lina's generally a support. But I don't think Puck's one of his hero pools.
So are you subtly flaming his Shadow Fiend he was playing earlier?
Yes.
Oh, fair enough. At least you're direct with it. You're honest. I appreciate the honesty.
I do what I want.
You do what you are, King Dave, after all. Last pick up is the Skywrath Mage. So you've got that single target, silence, pretty nice against all these heroes here, as well as the magical damage. It's also surprisingly nice against the Winter Wyvern. He puts someone into a heal, and then you suddenly drop the ult. You could just kill them. That last pick does surprise me from Team Day.
Dread's been playing a lot of these unconventional supports recently. Bounty Hunter. Obviously, we've seen the support Night Stalker coming out of people like No-Tel.
Yeah.
And it's surprisingly effective. And Dread is actually going to take the Night Stalker. You know, once you hit the first night time, it's an insane amount of damage. And even if you just take the silence, it's a 50% mischance.
Yeah.
At night time. It's really good.
Really nice against the Anti-Mage for that long duration silence before they get their mana out. It's gotta really make it a hard game for them. It's already nighttime. They walk out, hit you with that, and you're in trouble.
Well, it's not only the Anti-Mage, it's also the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, true, the Storm as well, yeah.
He's also a very tanky hero in general. He has a lot of HP, he has quite high amounts of armor, and he can do a lot of damage.
It's not a hero that the Spirit Breaker can come and abuse, because he charged into him. Then, as you said, mischance can be applied. You then nuke him, and then you can have this sort of man-slapping fight. Obviously, it depends on a bit of bashes, but right, we are going into the game here. Currently paused up, but let me introduce the teams. For Rasta.A on the Radiant, we have Rook on Skywrath Mage, Jackie Dota playing Anti-Mage, DM on Spirit Breaker, Tacton on the Earthshaker, and shit middle Storm Spirit. Who was the last person of Rasta.A? I was trying to think of their normal name.
I have no idea.
Yeah, okay. Well, Shitmid, I'm afraid it's going to be his name. I can't remember. Wait, it was...
It's Jackie Dota.
No. Jackie's playing Anti-Mage, but I see what you're saying. What? Monster. Thank you. Monster. That's the one. How can I forget Monster as well? He's very boisterous.
Oh, it's a rehost.
Oh, Kenwin, you joke, dude. Right, okay. Kenwin comes to the land and he immediately ruins it. So we're going to just jump over this. What are you saying about me? Right, okay. Say that to my face, mate. Right, okay. I've been called for a time. We're rehosting.
Yeah, but I clicked this.
You must have been I don't know, dude. Right, so we are going into the rehost. Stop shouting when I'm casting or come over there and we'll have words. We'll have words, dude.
I'll have your nan.
Yeah, he'll have your nan and I'll just be there. What do you mean? Right, okay. I'm trying to do a thing here. Right, what was I saying? Trying. Come on, dude. I'm better than that. Oh, actually, I forgot to tweet as well. I'm very professional. Right, okay. So, we are going to be going into a rehost. The reason we're here is because I'm liking the mood lighting, by the way, because it's just the screens illuminating our face. We've got a bit of a hue. Hello.
I still look like an Oompa Loompa, though, compared to your height.
I'm sitting upright as well. You're slouch. Pardon me,
I'm
slouch.
fat. I got, support the belly.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's just buckling you down. Okay.
I do like my pies.
Yeah, well, pies are lovely. Okay, so we are going to go into the rehost as soon as Kenwin works out how to press start. It's not happening. He is truly clueless.
Who?
Kenwin.
I mean, yeah, he's Canadian.
Right, okay. I'll also be typing out a tweet as we are waiting because I am that good. More UK Dota. What is their team even called? Oh, I just... oh, you know what? Joined by... What's your Twitter, King? There we go. There we go. Boom. Done. Tweeted. Professionals. And it still hasn't started the lobby. What is Kenwin's fallen asleep? He's only been in the land for not even an hour, 2 hours, maybe an hour.
I mean, they also need to set the match to best of 3 rather than.
Oh my god! What a mess, dude! I tried to spam, but the lobby is being spammed, so I can't even see what's going on.
Apparently, Control's fat.
Shout out to Control.
I'm not going to say the last word because it's very, very.
Yeah,
rude.
it was very rude, actually. I'm glad you didn't. That shows restraint, but that's just.
It rhymes with hunt. But it's not.
Yeah,
Hunt's not a rude word.
No, well, I mean, hunt is a word. You could go on a hunt, a fox hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could also hunt outlaws.
Yes, true.
You could be a bounty hunter.
True. You could be the bounty hunter. Yeah.
You could be, but I'm not rat-faced.
No, I'm not saying anything. Right. Groner's on the carry. Well, it's nice to see Groner's has got fans for his...
Groner's has no fans.
Yeah. He said that to me and then that guy came up to me. So, haha.
I mean, hello? You paid him to do that.
Shh. You can't... You're not meant to know, dude. Right,
everything.
We are still waiting for the... Actually, I'm just going to ask what's going on. There we go.
One new tweet.
What? One new tweet? Oh, wow. Oh, and we are starting into this. So, we'll wait to get onto the screen, and then we'll go for this. Into the game. You look like you're going to fall asleep, Dave.
Me? I'm perfectly sober.
Oh, well, I know that you just look a bit sleepy. You need...
No, I got like 4 hours sleep. I'm fine.
Man, that's not much. But
That's what I get most nights.
That's insane within itself. I normally...
I think I'm a nutter.
Is that the reason? Is that what the doctors say?
Sleep deprivation.
You're getting not enough sleep, you're a nut. Oh my god. Right.
We've just got to wait a minute now because Alt-Enter doesn't work anymore.
Alt-N?
Alt-Enter.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah. I know what you mean. Right, so we'll go onto this screen so you don't have to be subjugated to our terrible faces anymore. Well,
hello?
I say my terrible face anymore because
right.
obviously this vision of loveliness over here. But yeah, anyway, onto the screen. So, this is our lineup together. I can't bother talking through it, but we'll go into it. They just have to wait the 34 seconds.
It's 30, mate, not 34.
It was as I started speaking. As I started speaking, it was 34, and then you know what? I'm not gonna think.
How are you even a caster? You can't even count.
The secret is I just turned up one day, dude. No one kicked me out.
Rock up with your tent. Yeah.
I haven't escaped yet. I mean, I'm very insulted. Inferno said he was going to come to land, by the way, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to bother. It's too far." Oh, here we go. We're into the game. Cool. We're here. So, oh, my camera isn't working. Now it's working. Okay, let us introduce the teams. On the Radiant, Rasta.A, we've got DM on the Spirit Breaker, Tacton on the Earthshaker, Ship Mid, aka Monster on the Storm Spirit, and Rook as the Skywrath Mage.
And on the Dire, we got Dread Stack, which is called Day for Life. And on the Night Stalker, you got Dread Knight. On the Winter Wyvern, you got Shu. On the Wind Ranger, you got Mute 242. On the Naga, you got Grombon, as predicted.
As predicted.
But this is where I went wrong. Log Reaper on the Tusk. So we're looking to see the Tusk off lane.
That's fine. But yeah.
And we're actually at the moment, the ways that the lanes are setting up, we're actually looking at a Naga 1 in the safe lane. Which is a bit different. Yeah,
it is a bit different. Looking at the... Oh, what are they talking about? Gronas withdraws from not hitting a creep. Yeah. It's nice to see a little bit of friendly banter. Right. Okay, so... Looking at the bounty runes, we've already got Dreadstand here. Has it gone for the boot first? I'm a big fan of this. If you're going to take the... I'm trying to think of who I watched. It seems to be a lot of CIS teams that they like taking this position for Night Stalker. I think... Actually, I'll try to think of players by the sense, but yeah, you got the wrong items, Jackie, being called out, as Jackie does have 8 tangos at the moment.
That's not the build. Even the King Dave patented carry build is better than that build.
So what is the King Dave patented carry build then?
It's 4 tangos. Stout.
Yeah, okay. That's
even
textbook.
I've adjusted my build over the years.
Gron could get fished here, but then they're not going into it. Jackie blinks in, actually steals the bounty, goes through for a bit before Gron. Unfortunately on the wrong side, Ishaz doesn't connect onto him to lock him away, but Mute 242 kills the Storm Spirit up top. Absolute madman, this 6k god in human form gets the first blood.
But again, that's just seeing the strength of Night Stalker instantly.
Yeah.
His Void essentially slowed him enough that they could put serious damage onto essentially a hero with... He's got fairly decent HP pool and armor, but still got punished.
Yeah, I thought down bot. Okay, Jackie did manage to snatch the bounty. It's not the most important thing, but I thought there was potential for a first blood there as well on the Naga. But looking at it, Rook's currently just harassing Log Reaper away. I was going to try and just keep away from that XP for as long as possible. Up top, we've got Shu on the Wyvern, harassing Spirit Breaker, but Spirit Breaker isn't really going to give that much of a care.
So it actually looks like this game we're going to see Dread Knight 1 Night Stalker, and Gron is stacking and pulling.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting to see the Night Stalker. Yeah, it is different. I'll give you that much. Spirit Breaker's ready to charge away if he was in any threat, but he's not. He's just getting harassed. And down bot, we see Tusk taking a lot of damage again. Fisher connects, but unfortunately, he's able to just get around. Will pop his salve now. And let's face it, in a lane like this, Log is just going to try and get any XP he can, but it's hard. It's hard for him. He's not going to get that much from the farm-wise.
Well, the thing is this, because Sky's been out of the meta for so long, people forget that he can keep any offlaner zoned on his own. So it means it frees up your other support to do other things.
Rotation into middle, Mute 242. You could see the cow coming and knocking. Realizes now, goes to back out, and DM will just back out. Because you don't want to be towered over this stage where there could be some rotations. And obviously, Monster won't be able to come in and do anything to really help at this stage. Although, who do we see up top though? But Earthshaker grabbing an invisibility. 2 minutes in, he grabs that invis, comes back towards middle. That is the rotation from Gronas. He was ready to go in for it. Mute. He knows that there was the route taken, and they know it was invis, but he didn't actually see the Earthshaker himself taken. But it's a matter of who's missing on the map. Grod's been spotted out by Tacton standing around here. Obviously, this is a level 1 Naga with just Riptide, so if he was caught out with anyone to help him, they could be getting an easy kill. Down bot, Rook will just grab this bounty and then head back to push Log Reaper away from the lane. But whilst he's got level 2, that gives him the snowball as well. So he's pretty happy there.
But we actually see Jackie actually struggling for last hits at the moment. I don't know what's happened there.
Oh, Storm.
He's actually down on CS and where he should be.
Yeah, at the moment, looking at the last hits, Dread leading the way. Obviously, he's had that safe lane farm. It's 17 last hits for him. I gotta say, though, this harass coming out from the power shots has just forced Monster all the way back to the pool. Mute just showing the sort of lane dominance. And obviously, after getting first blood, it does put him back. Well,
I don't know where he's going at 3 minutes, though. There's not going to be a rune there.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. He did get... Well, I guess it's a case of maybe they've said the Scarf didn't rotate around, but that's just... That would be Log Reaper's fault, then, I'm going to say. I'm not going to blame him. Dread Knight has already got his phase, and now he's got Orb of Venom. I'm going to see if Dread Knight's just going to get a little bit of farm, and then I'm expected to see him go at night time and just run at someone with this phase and Orb of Venom, and then see if Gron takes over the farm.
That's what I think is going to be happening.
Yeah.
I think at the moment, Dread is going to be going there. He's going to be looking to get his urn. And I think once it hits night time, and he's got possibly some of his own or all of his own, he's going to be looking to punish the players of an owl.
Yeah, I think you are spot on there. Shu will be waiting top, just trying to grab that forward rune. Obviously, there could be a Fisher. Spirit Breaker charging as well, grabs the bounty, could fly up the cliff if he sees himself in range. Actually, is a little bit too far from it. There's the Fisher, could still fly over it. There's going to get bashed up there as well. He says, see you later. Now, Dread Knight turns up. Look what it is. It's night time. Oh, power shot from Mute. Finishes him off. DM's in trouble. Down indeed. They're going to focus up DM as well. He's got no mana to charge, and he gets slapped down. This is that first night time, literally seconds into the first night time. And, I don't know.
That was really well timed, because Dread was actually already rotating before Shu had seen anybody.
That was just, charge comes in, and now we see Monster could be in trouble. No silence from Dread there as he went through it. I thought he was thinking about going for that, but decides not to, as he just heads towards bottom. Now, is Jackie going to feel the Night Stalker menace? There's a TP down, so Spirit Breaker's here ready to charge and go back through. There's enough mana for at least one spell onto Tusk, so Log could help out a bit. But there's plenty of people down here. Dread, gonna get spotted. Silenced up, now he's getting in trouble. Charge onto him, and now it looks like Dread could be going down. Unfortunately, the Fisher does not connect. Dread's still running. Jackie blinks forward. Unfortunately, Log's got nothing to help him with. Dread has nothing left on him apart from this one blast, which is gonna hit, and there's gonna be now a pause out just for the added tension. Scummy pause, taking bets. That's cheeky. Right. Let's see. Official warning from Kenwin.
I think that's about as official as my breast inspector in my, in my wallet.
Yeah, that's true. Learn how to host, getting called, and I've lost my badge again. How does this keep falling off, dude? Right, okay, so we are going to see a unpause, and we are back in. Dread Knight dies as expected. Unfortunately, he was always going to go down there. But that is, I mean, 4 heroes to stop the Night Stalker during the night time.
Well, if you look at the time, it's just over 5.5 minutes in the game. He's got Phase Boots, Urn, and Orb of Venom.
Yeah.
He's got the second highest, well, now the third highest CS in the game. And he's also got a kill and 2 assists.
So, looking at levels, we've not yet actually just hit level 6 onto the Storm Spirit. And he could be looking at just continuing to farm at the moment. Pretty far behind though, 21 last hits on him. Gron, obviously, we said about this, there's night time, he then rotates round, the Night Stalker leaves, he then takes over the farm, everyone's happy, and this is going to be where that farm starts to go more and more his way. Phase up onto Mute, and there's a bounty sitting top. Storm could obviously zip in to grab it if he wants to, and will now do so. Shackle onto him, but that doesn't latch, and Mute just runs after him. So he's a bit disappointed that he loses his rune, but Dread Knight, with that night time, is just going to run all the way back up to top. And it's an unopposed lane now, so Gronis is having a whale of a time.
Dread and Log looking to make a move on the bot lane.
Yep, Dread.
This pans out.
Could go for this silence out, but not yet. Jackie immediately blinks away. They could just go to dive Rook, but no, instead they throw out a bolt onto Dread Knight. Actually, he thought used his slow as well, so a bit more mana being used up there. He has already been in 3 kills, so Dread Knight's obviously 100% kill contribution, so he's making this nighttime work. Obviously, he's running out of it, you could argue. The smoke was used, so Skyraf and the Earthshaker here. Log walks in, breaks the smoke on Rook. Now Jackie wants to blink forward, go in for this fight. Earthshaker's ready with a Fisher, and will throw it out to Log. He's got no mana left, so he's not taking much damage, but this is the rotations round from the side. Rook wants to get killed by Dread Knight and Mute. He's going to just go down here. They're still diving. Jackie committing for this. The charge is coming for Log Reaper. Log's getting a courier delivered to him, but Jackie is just so deep in. Here comes DM, will hit onto Log. He's got his bottle out though, so he's got your snowball available if he wants to go through this. Ice Shards will connect onto Spirit Breaker. Charge available in 5 seconds. This is a fight all over the place. It started at bot. It's going to the tier 2 middle. Jackie is taking the long road out, and he will make it. Spirit Breaker, unfortunately, will not. He goes down. The price they paid to get Jackie away from that fight.
I just want to point something out.
Yeah.
You know it's the AM's wonky skill build?
Yeah, I was literally just about to argue. It didn't take his level 1. It's gone 2,
No.
3.
He's got more than 1 at any point.
Oh, yeah, well, true. Yeah, he's not taking the stats
You wait till
up.
level 9 to get more than 1 point in anything.
You would think, especially as you're being threatened by the Night Stalker of the Tusk early, you would want the extra stats to, and obviously the farm efficiency there as well. Dread Knight will now lose the night time and move on his own way. So, do you have any reasoning for Jackie going this? I can't see it myself.
I personally can't, because the main thing you're under threat from is silence, and a blink doesn't help you against silence.
True, yeah.
And Jackie shouldn't need the damage from mana burn to kill.
Shackle will latch onto DM. Unfortunately, there's no disable now for Rook, so he will get away. But they do kill the Spirit Breaker again. And yeah, as you were saying, yeah, they won't need the extra damage. That's the one in particular. I could guess, like, okay, Blink if he feels that he needs to constantly blink away from the Ice Shards. But now in middle, it looks like Monster. They're going to focus down Wyvern. He's got nowhere else to go. Will throw out a Splinter Blast before he goes down. Unfortunately, that's it.
I should point out, if you look to top, Dread's gone back to the lane to farm, and Gron has gone back to a more support role.
As soon as daytime hits, yeah.
I think we're going to see this a while, because I think Night Stalker's really underrated. If you go like Ag's Octarine, you have permanent nighttime.
Yeah.
So obviously that's reduced vision for the enemy heroes, a greater vision of area for your current heroes on your team. It's just overall, it's insane. I think you have got 5 seconds of downtime at nighttime.
Yeah, that sounds right. And I gotta say, it's actually insane when you think about like an Animage trying to get away from you, like blinking through trees and stuff. If you can keep eyes on him, you can't be duped during the night time, and then Jackie could be getting just focused so hard.
Yeah, well, I think we'll see this. We'll see the point booster coming out from Dread soon. And then that'll dictate more of the Iron build we'll see for Dread.
Gron now returns up to the lane, does have a sentry and a ward on him. Smoke being purchased by Dread, so it looks like he will go for a rotation, or he may just hold on to the smoke till next night time. Looking at top, there is currently Spirit Breaker, Earthshaker, and Skyraf Major Ray in here to go in. Regeneration on the Tusk, just sitting there. So, Mute. He's 3-0-3 at the moment, has got a full wand, his bottle, and everything else. Oh, here comes the smoke up top. They are going to rotate around, walk straight into poor Shu. He gets hit by the Fisher, does hit Gron as well. Now the charge comes forward, but the song cancels it out, and they are going to back out. Can Naga TP? No, he will just walk around the tree line and meet under the tier 1. So, nice song from Gron, just able to focus down his own way. And yeah, down bot, Jackie gets silenced up. Night Stalker's ultimate used. We talked about the threat of the silence. It's just too long. Dread's able to come in, go in with a snowball, get start off silence, and it's just way too much damage too early. And obviously he does have his blink maxed out, but as you said, silence doesn't matter. If it's maxed out, you're not going to be able to use it. So, hey, he's dead.
You know, nothing you can do at this stage of the game. You're not expected to have mana at all. 25 minutes into the game, at least at the earliest, because you're going to be building Vlads after the battlefield these days. So, you know, a Night Stalker really does well with early pressure. And a 5-second silence at level 1 during night time just completely shuts down 2 of their cores.
It's pretty disgusting. Mute got to be rotated out here. Jackie walks straight into him, and Mute then goes back through the tree lights, bringing them back towards his team. Obviously, there is Dread Knight over here. It is still daytime. Jackie blinks into him. Obviously, this silence won't be that impressive. Unfortunately, the fish is on the wrong side there. Tactone won't be enough to get off. Jackie's still going for it, though. Wants to just drain the rest of Dread's mana, but Dread is happy to just keep running in. The Spirit Breaker could go, but Mute, with a Shackle, was ready to go for it. If DM committed, that could have been set up a Shackle for both DM and Jackie. The Shackle will latch. Here's the power shot coming through as well. Spirit Breaker needs to back out, and there has been a callback. Yeah, remember, Gron wasn't farming from the start of the game. Can I just point this out? And he is ahead of Jackie on the last hits. He's taken the back you know, he's taken a step back a few times now.
He's also ahead on the net worth, which is really insane. I think this is literally because AM has gone to silent build. Because if he is getting punished,
Log in trouble now, getting focused up. He could just able to buy himself some time, but it looks like, yep, regardless, he's going to be going down. At least he wasted a little bit more time. Mute with the power shot. Will throw out the ice shards as well, and hey, more harassment onto Jackie. He'll take that much.
So with the silent build that he's got, he can't actually do the jungle. When if he went the 119 build, he'll be able to at least clear single stacks, well, unstacked camps, with no issue, no real issue, especially since he has PMS and Ring of Hell. But at the moment, he just can't do it. And if you look at him now, he's actually sitting at 300 odd HP in lane. Nightstalker comes up, he'll void him, silence him, and that's him done. Nightstalker doesn't need any assistance. Actually, Tusker's level 6. Tusker kill him.
Yeah, he's like the ice shard snowball in, you get the punch off, he can be going for this. And I was about to say, Mute had 2k gold on him, he's got his Blink Dagger now, 30 minutes into the game. He doesn't even feel like the pressure of like, okay, well they've got the potential to go for some early kills, so like pick up the point boost for now, then go back for the Blink. So he's just looking up, oh, they do use the Winner's Curse though on that Storm Spirit illusion. It was using it as a bit of bait earlier, just in the mid lane, and they were trying to fish it. So, nice play by Monster to use this up. And what were you just saying? Log can kill him. There it is. He finishes him off with the lane. And I think Jackie's got to be really careful at a point like this now. If this keeps happening.
I think his game's over, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Unless Day for Life really makes some clinical errors, his game is over. He has 62 last hits at 13.5 minutes. That is not acceptable.
Yeah, with Gron sitting at 77 now. And, oh, there's now a bit of you know, bit of shit talk from Gron, which is standard, let's be fair. Dread is building towards a Midas, so he will be going back for that. Well, I say going back for it, he's practically got it now. And, yeah, it's an issue, because you're thinking, like, okay, if Jackie died there to a rotation from the Night Stalker at night time, the Tusk as well, you'd be like, okay, at least that's something. But he just died to the Tusk solo. At this point, you can't afford to make a play like that.
Well, if you look at the Tusk level, like, he's the same level as the AM.
Oh, on the side, they are going to be caught here. They snowball in for Jackie, just focus around with the punch, and they finish him off. Rook on the side couldn't help him. Did try and throw out the sides, I think, onto Log, but by that point, he was already snowballing in. And now Rook, unfortunately, won't get power shot, but he still will die to the 3 people breathing down his neck. And he's died back-to-back deaths now as well. Like, what's their hope for Rasta.A? Can this Storm come in and be relevant when you talk about this, like this long silence as well?
This game is essentially over. Unless Day for Life decide to feed, this game is over. Like, you're seeing pressure put on Dread Knight here, but like, he's very tanky, and he shuts down 2 of the enemy cores on his own. Never mind the Tusker, who can just destroy anyone, and he can save teammates. The fact they have a Night Stalker who's essentially playing like a weird sort of role, who completely shuts down 2 of your cores for the first 30 minutes of the game. And especially now that the lane, the core items for AM and Storm, it just means they're going to be struggling.
Yeah, well, we can see them struggling right about now. Like, you talk about the Naga later on. 2.4k gold on the Naga right now. Has Arcades and an Aquila, as well as obviously by some wards and whatnot. But, like, this is going to be really difficult if they get a Radiance out before Jackie's finishing his Battle Fury, although he would have to die again at this point. Yeah, I don't know. Hard life.
He's at 101 last hits. He's at the highest CS in the game, which is crazy. Like, he's looking at, what, a 20-minute Radiance?
Yeah. As we said, he wasn't fired from the start, he was going back for it. Dread's got his Midas up, and Log's going to be building towards his, well, he's got Shadow Outlet, could be going for a Shadow Blade, or just a cheeky little Glimmer against the Storm and that. But Jackie is farming down bot, the rest of the team is mid, could be going for this tower. And he's now picked up this point booster on Mute, and they are going to be taking this tower down now. So another tier 1 falling their way. Very nice indeed. I gotta say, Day for Life at the moment, looking very strong. The only deaths they've given up at this point is a Winter Wyvern who was like caught out, Log Reaper where they still got return kills for like all of these exchanges, may I point out as well. So they have just got, they're just dominating the map at the moment.
Storm Spirit's just built
Yeah.
This might help the Storm Spirit out.
Yeah, it's just for the
obviously
silence.
he can use himself to get off the silence. But it's not an item you want to have to build first on Storm Spirit.
No.
You want something like a Bloodstone, you know, you want... It's not really built these days, but an Orchid, you know, but a Yules is not something you want to see.
I think his hand was forced. Mute nearly got in for the shackle there. But yeah, I agree. I think the Yules was definitely like, they need something
the right
now.
choice here.
Yeah.
He needs something for now, but it's not an item you ideally want to go Storm. You want to be able to you want to be able to affect the game in more positive ways and rather build a pure defensive item first.
Yeah, yeah. It's like if he was forced to just get a BKB outright. But looking at the Storm, maybe he could have more of an impact now rather than just get silenced and destroyed. Dread Knight being charged. They could turn this into a kill. There is a blink in. Unfortunately, the shackle doesn't latch. And now Dread Knight getting focused. Unfortunately, this is just everything thrown at him.
Again, like, you can't underestimate, the damage that can come out of an owl because they do have a Skywrath. If you are caught, and you are dead. Very dead.
Shadowblade on Tusk now as well. This is 80 minutes into the game. This offlane Tusk. I said about he's not going to get that many last hits, but then he started to get some more kills out, and this has been a bit crazy if it keeps going in this sort of direction.
Well, he's got 44 last hits, which isn't bad, really.
Yeah. Like, that's why I was, at the start, I thought, well, the Scarif there, Earthshaker behind. But obviously, Earthshaker did rotate towards middle for a bit, tried to help out, went for some ganks elsewhere. Dread Knight just going around. They're trying to keep sentries up, just making sure there's no vision out. But, again, there's an invis out on the Spirit Breaker, so there's a chance for him to get caught. Looking at the levels, the supports are very level style to Rasta.A. They're both level 6 at least, so they've got their ults, but it's a
point out that Gron has his relic already.
Yeah.
So he's 1,100 gold off of his Radiance, which is insane, which is essentially coming from a 4th position Naga.
Yeah.
Very farm-centric 4th position, but it's still...
Oh, true.
He wasn't played in the lane for the first 4 minutes of the game.
And you've got, like, when you're thinking about he's up against, a direct competition to Jackie on 106 last hits right now, it's very, very nice to see how well he's done and transition in. There's now going to be a charge out. Gron was using this song, but they still want to go for this, I think. Gron could have the TP rotations. They realize he's got relics. They want to put this extra pressure, but Log gets the punch of the second he goes to TP out. It keeps him in line. Unfortunately, that nuke from Dread, he nearly had it out there. Oh, that is just very, very unfortunate. Wyvern still wants to run down. Mute could go for it. Charge there from DM. The sides up. Unfortunately, his ultimate doesn't connect from Rook. And there could be a shackle. Has got blink available. Could go for either of these. And he's just waiting his time. There's the blink forward. There's the shackle. Rook just goes down. No arm on the Skywrath. No, not quite finished. Turns around. Gets the kill. Winner's Curse out. And he's just bottling himself up so he's not going to die. Now Jackie comes in as well. Blinks in. Uses his ultimate. Gets the kill onto the Windrunner. But now Jackie's deep in. Dread Knight's got a triple kill as this moves on. And wants to try and silence Jackie. They could just run through, but insane. Like, they catch the 1 kill, the Windrunner, and that was forcing the Animage to rotate in from farming to come in and get a kill with his ultimate, and it still put him at risk as well, so he had to be playing it safe on the way out.
Yep, and I don't know if you see what's coming out on the courier for Gronos.
Yes.
He's getting his Radiance.
That is very nice. Just as, may I point out, the same time that the Battle Fury is coming out to Animage. So at least Animage has got his Battle Fury now. But
it's very late.
Yeah, it's late. Yeah,
You're looking at almost 6 minutes late for this Battle Fury, which is crazy. It's crazy talk.
It's not been well. We've got the resident anti-mage critic here with me, so this is the game for you to cast. But yeah, it's not Jackie's game at the moment, and he's feeling the pressure. The sweat is on now, seeing as this Naga has got to split these illusions, start, and they've already had the map dominated by Day for Life. So Dread's team is going to keep this going.
Well, the map's been in control of Dread's team now since minute 4, essentially. And what Dread is very good at, he's very good at dictating the pace of a game. So once he gets a stranglehold in the game, he generally won't let go. Yeah, he's very experienced. He knows what he's doing, and I don't like him all the time. He knows what he's doing, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's quite a lot of respect for you. Log will straight into Skywrath. See you later. Sends Sky High with 1 punch, and that's going to keep happening. There's nothing that they can really do when Log's going to keep just finding catches like that. And up top, that is Gron finishing off the Storm. Well, actually, Winter Wyvern will get the last hit, so Shoot able to finish him off. And remember, Gron was the person jumped there, so he sums it up, or he stands it up, I should say.
I don't know what he thought he could achieve there. He's jumping in between a tier 1 and tier 2 trying to kill a Naga Siren, who has sleep. He doesn't have a silence. He doesn't have any sort of long-term disable. He's only got 2 points in grit.
Yeah, he's literally got his Yules, so yeah, maybe they're feeling the pressure, and it's like you know, that sort of thing where you know you're falling behind, and you're like, we need to go for something, but it may not be.
At the end of the day, if you're an owl here, you've got to realise the fact you still have an AM and you still have a Storm Spirit. You can recover if you can keep your base intact. And you can keep the vision up. The vision is more important probably than keeping your towers up. Towers give you TP reactions, but they can't fight anyway.
Yeah.
But if you can avoid fights...
Dread, mid, here comes the charge, hits onto him, there's the ultimate from Spirit Breaker as well, there's the zip forward, going to focus him down, Dread will die here, but again, they did have to use 3 people, so an issue. And the Vlads will be coming from Jackie fairly quick now, but still not ideal.
Yeah, but we're looking at, even if it comes within the next minute, we're still looking at a 23-minute Vlad's Battle Fury. We're looking at another, probably 2 items at this point before we can fight. We're looking at Manta +1.
Winnow Ivan uses the Winner's Cast mid, gets used up, can Mute save his life. Actually has hardly any mana left, and unfortunately that red was just in range of him. Gem was dropped though, so at least they get that, and they will back it out. So Mute has got the gem safe and secure. And that's very important there. Log walks forward. He knows the monster doesn't have any mana left. Ice shot's hit. There's the snowball over the Fisher. Gets the punch off. Is it enough to finish? It is with the power shot. Unfortunately, Log did have to die for it. But getting the storm, you'll be pretty happy there.
That's actually a really good trade for Owl though, because they've essentially traded a lot of money for a Storm Spirit who's not worth much.
True, actually, yeah.
Even though Storm Spirit is a core. But, you know, you don't want to lose a core, but they are still ending up in the money chart.
Yeah, gold going the way of the Animage, so it may not have been much there because most of it went to the Skyrath, but gold and XP on, as we talked about, Animage has been pretty starved. It's important now to get everything he can. But I am very scared of this Naga, man. Boots of Travel up, Radiance up, he's still got that energy booster, obviously, build towards Octarine or whatever, what have you. And Gron is got to get out of control. And you said
he's out of control.
Well,
I don't know if they can actually stop him anymore.
It's actually disgusting to play against a Boots of Travel Octarine Naga, where it's just you come down, you like be able to TP, and then like you have to have the BKBs, and then they fade to 5 seconds. Then it's just the constant. It's draining. I think that's the way to like emotionally, and as well as just like, oh my god, we have to react to this.
Oh yeah, it's insane. Like you got to think with the Octarine core, you almost constantly have mirror images up. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because it's a 30-second timer, and I think it becomes a 30-second cooldown. So you're always going to be able to push. You're always going to be able to farm. It just makes your wrist sore because you have to.
True. Oh, there's a double kill though. Winter Wyvern and Windrunner just caught out there. There's nice zip forward. Charge comes in. Fisher. Catches like this do add up. This is 1,684 gold, 2,500 XP going their way. Mistakes like that don't need to be made. Tusk. Yeah, that's another issue though.
But that was pure overconfidence. They have no vision of the Radiant jungle. They don't know. They can't. The map was completely dark. They don't know where anybody is, and 2 of them decide to stroll up, and they get punished.
I was about to say, do you think that Jackie dying up top was a bit unneeded? Because obviously you want to try and get the farm where you can and try and play around it, but you know that your team was around the jungle. Maybe you could have gone back. I don't know.
He needs safe farm. He needs to have the ancients killed. He needs to have his hards type. He just needs to keep farming safe. Like look where his safe lane is, bot lane. It is right in the middle of his jungle path. They have wards that protect it from the Roshan area. They don't have it to protect it from the lane area, up towards the where the tier 1 tower would be for Dire on the long lane. But farming in the opponent's jungle when you're behind is not where you want to be, unless you know that they're in your jungle. Or
you've got the reactions from your team to save your life. Yeah, and look at what's happening now. Roshan is going down. Mute 242 just taking this. Obviously, with that Aghanims shackling it up and just going to be constant focus fires. Able to get this Roshan. Not the quickest Roshan in the world, but it doesn't matter. If you get the Roshan, it's absolutely fine. So, looking at this, it's going to be a, what, 27-minute Roshan first attempt, and there's Skyrath, you drop in the armor. Log Reapers are able to come in for the punch if they want to go for it. Winter Wyvern flying down the cliff, but not going for the kills here. And Jackie is not well, he's actually just sitting around his ages at the moment farming this up, as the Windrunner still farming this Roshan. I say it's slow, and it's actually just taking even longer than I first anticipated.
The thing is, it might be slow, but it's very safe, and she
Yeah.
can do it on her own.
Guaranteed.
So it means that the other heroes on the map can create pressure, possibly get kills, because we've seen before they can get... Dread Knight and Log can get solo kills. Gon can stay farming, and Shu can do Shu things.
Just shoot things, yeah. And there's going to be the Aegis go the way of Windrunner. 27 minutes, 10 seconds into the game. They will grab that first Roshan. Orchid now up on Storm. They go for the Yules and then into the Orchid. So at least he's more relevant now in what he can bring to a fight.
I don't see who he's bought that for. The only reason I can see him buying that is to kill the Naga side.
Yeah, I was going to say, it must be the Naga at this point. But maybe the Windrunner if you get the jump on it, but then again, it's not...
But Naga's
not
right.
enough.
Naga's just bought her Ultimate Orb, and she has a Yasha. So she's about 700 gold off.
So yeah, if it was for her, you've gone... It's too late.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
has
got
it, yeah. Has the Manta now.
That opportunity's gone now. And there's nobody really else that you'd use it against. Maybe the Windrunner, but the Windrunner again has Ags and is quite tanky and has the Aegis now.
It is nice for the Wyvern, don't get me wrong, because if obviously you go in and then you get Winter's Cursed, it's a bit... But it's not... It feels like I don't... It's not like I need this item. I need this item
I think
to
you
do
would
it
have been
now.
better off with something like a Bloodstone.
Yeah.
Even half a Bloodstone. Just a Soul Booster.
Or Aghanim's now up on Night Stalker as nighttime hits.
This
Oh,
is where
man.
the pain begins.
Yeah.
Well and truly.
And they... Am I correct to think they still have their gem? Or... Because there was a gem up, or is it... Oh, no, Storm Spirit is...
It's on Storm.
Yeah, so Storm has the gem. So that's a little bit disappointing, because obviously you want that gem with the Night Stalker to go around, just clear the map completely. And they go together. Could go for, sorry, yes, Spirit Breaker charging down, going for Mute. Mute does get the shackle off on him, but obviously it doesn't latch, but it doesn't matter. Spirit Breaker goes to use his ultimate, but it's too late, he's blinked away, he's got a kill now, and now Jackie is getting focused down. It's still Sides, actually the Sides going to fade off on him, should be able to get away, very nice that he's able to escape. Unfortunately still low. Ice Shards will block him. Shackle will latch as well. Nice plays here. Now Storm Spirit's going to go down. Splinter Blast doing so much damage as there. The gem's still down on the floor. Jackie's still standing around, wants to grab the gem, does actually get it down, and that is now 4 people going down. Jackie may live, but everyone else in there, they just all die.
And they just want to, that was a 4v5.
Yeah.
Gronus has been mid, split pushing, doing what he wants to do. Not a care in the world.
He wants to hit creeps. He's hitting creeps. He's hit 349 creeps so far. Seeing as Jackie's coming to approach the 200 mark, and they're fraying in racks now. Dreadstack, Day for Life, they have got this well truly in the bag by the looks of it.
Yeah, I don't, as I said, I think this game was over very early on.
That snowball from Log as the charge comes in just yet. Sorry, the charge not having any of it. Mute's now back up. Could blink and go for the shackle. Doesn't even need to blink in. He gets the shackle off anyway. Is there a science? Not for 3 seconds. Jackie's able to get away, but now they go for the tier 3. And there's now going to be the slow flight out onto him. Jackie is just throwing out the D faces, because why not at this point? Because your Raptor's going down. And unfortunately, no ultimate on Animation for 48 seconds. Now there's going to be the Storm just zipping through, then TPing back, and unfortunately, they've just got to do something, but it's too late. Remember, the Naga's turned up to this fight. He's got a song in case they're even got a chance of losing the fight, but that's not happening anytime soon.
Oh, also don't forget the burn miss chance is very big when you're behind.
Gets caught, but there's Gron with the song, able to get him out. Mute's actually on the tail end of this, though, just blinking again. Mute actually needs to blink. He can blink now and will get away. Although he went low. That is fair. He went pretty low there.
He did the math.
He did, yeah. Never doubted he was going to die. And Jackie is still going to continue blinking forward. Has got his ultimate up in 6 seconds. There's no Red Knight round the corner, and this guy is at Ancients. Remember, this is the Aghanim's onto him. He's got the sights up Jackie. He's like, hey, Jackie, you're farming our Ancients. What are you doing, mate? Mute blinks in. May have no health, but he doesn't have a care in the world. Jackie goes down. Thought he was safe. And there is GG called. Man, 31 minutes into the game.
That GG could have been called 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. It's a best of 3, and we are straight out of the game, apparently. Okay, so we'll be going into the next game very shortly. Let me just leave this here. We'll jump back to our screen. I was going to look at the score, but apparently the host decided...
He had enough.
Yeah, he had enough. He just wants to go straight to the next game. It's fine. Okay, and if you could just join the lobby, matey. And...
Why should I? It's not there.
Okay, well, I don't know what lobby I just tried to join then, dude.
It's up now.
Well, mine is clearly not updated because my computer's made of cheese. Actually, it is updated, but then it just went...
Quest Tex's broadcasting channel.
Fair enough. Right. Cool. We are in. Okay, so yeah, thoughts on that game. You were saying it could have been called GG 20 minutes ago.
It could have been called. After the first night time, you knew they was going to be in trouble instantly. I thought the way that Dread laned it was really, really interesting. The fact they had a Night Stalker play the first 4 minutes in the lane, rotate out of the lane, gank, and then put the Naga into the farming role. That was really clever. Because what it essentially done is it stopped any sort of pressure on Naga. Because Dread won his lane, he dominated everybody, then he went and dominated everybody else. So I meant essentially Naga had free farm.
True.
You had a space creator in Dread and Tusk who could just wipe the floor with people, solo kill people, and Naga could be left alone. They could pressure 4v5.
Yeah, it was brutal. Like, to have this, right? It was literally like Grona said, okay, I am gonna farm. I'll give him a head start, and then I'll start. Overtakes him, and it was just like, this is going on, and oh man, it's a hard game.
Naga farms very fast.
True. Very true. And if the Animage is dead, he can't farm. Can't farm when you're dead.
He also can't farm when he's blinking around like an idiot chasing after fucking carries.
Well, that's not, that's, you know, that's some other issue entirely. So it looks like we're going to be waiting for the teams to join the lobby. So we may be having a very short break. So, I mean, obviously, Dave...
Are you calling me short?
No, I'm not calling you short, mate.
Hello?
You're a giant in your heart. I mean, and in real life.
And my pants.
Oh, like, that is something I have not verified and do not wish to verify, so...
See you later at the hotel.
Oh, please don't. Right, okay. What are we saying now? We are going to be going to a very short break. Oh, actually, do you want to cast the next game? Because someone else wanted to cast, but I'm happy to have you sit on. It's a pleasure casting with you, David.
No, I'll spread the love.
You'll spread the love. Okay, so whoever's on your computer can come and cast if you're watching this.
It must be the Lamage.
It may be Lamage. So you may be seeing...
So you can have 2 autists carting. I've even said that wrong.
No, it's fine.
Shh.
No more tears. Right, okay, guys. We'll be taking a short break there. So thanks for watching. More UK Dota to come. Remember, this was a best of 3. And, oh no, we got Dread Knight here. I'm definitely going to put the music on.